Hello friends, I hope you all are doing well and welcome to my channel Devinshal. So I hope you are understanding my videos, enjoying that videos, and I hope you all are doing well and going good now. So today also we'll be just building a really good video, and today's video is about we will be just building an animated homepage in HTML and CSS, and I hope you will be enjoying this video, and this video will be really helpful for you. So see this video till end, don't skip any of the part, because if you skip any of the part, so you will be missing some of the steps, and that will be really troubling you if you are going forward. So please don't skip this video, for watch it full from start to end, so you can learn how to make this beautiful animated homepage here in HTML and CSS. So like previously we have built a restaurant website in CSS, and I hope you enjoyed, because that was one unique project which we have built in CSS. But now we are again starting with our HTML and CSS projects, like we have to build now. Like I've telling you previously also, we are building a beginners project here in HTML and CSS. So today also we will be building a beginners project. Then when we will cover up this beginners project, we will be moving to intermediate project, and in the end we will be covering advanced level project, which should be really helpful for you. But I hope you are enjoying this projects also. So now we will be starting with our project. But before that, you have to hit the subscribe button, and if you have not liked this video, so like this video and share it also with your friends. So now we'll be starting with our project. So like I've telling you, we will be just building a animated home page in HTML and CSS. So we have to just start to make that. So like I've telling you in the starting, we will be just making it more good looking, like previously we have done also. So today also I'll be making it more good looking, so it will be really helpful for you. So just I'll be going to my text editor. So simply I was just working with my text editor, which was called Sublime Text. So today also we'll be opening that text editor to work with that. So just open your Sublime Text editor from here. You can see we have directly opened our Sublime Text editor. Here I will be raising all the codes which is already written here, because I don't want these codes. Just save these both files. Now I will be simply moving to, if I press this index, so here I will be moving to my Opera browser to open that, because previously I have also told you my default browser is Opera browser. So because of that, when I open my HTML file, it is directing me to Opera browser. Now we are getting our file which is empty, because we have not put anything yet in our file, you can see. So here I will be now doing it half screen, because I want that where I will be writing codes, it should be at left side, and where it should be showing our interface should be at right side. So simply I'll be dragging it at the right side, and it is at the left side. So here now we are getting these things, like we are getting nothing here in our coding file which we have to code, and then in the right side we are getting our empty file of index.html, and in this file we will be putting in this, you can see this is index.html. in this we'll be putting codes, and in the right side file we will be just seeing the interface what we are getting by writing these codes at the left side. So now we'll be starting. Now simply you have to write the starting tag like we write previously on of HTML. Just write this starting tag and write HTML, press enter or tab to just open this. You can see we are getting our tags of starting like we want of HTML. Now simply we have to put title here, so we can get this title here by the place of this index.html. So the title I want of like it, we are just making a title, and we are making a animated home page. So I will be putting the title of animated home page. So this is a really short thing, so it will be coming with this whole name. Simply hit refresh, because now we have saved. So remember one thing, you have to save also by pressing Ctrl S, or you can directly go to file and save from here, it's your choice. And there is also shortcut key coming of Ctrl S to save. Just hit refresh. You can see we are getting animated home page heading, or you can say title here at the left side above. Now here we have to put this interface here, so we can get these things. So now I'll be moving down, and here you have to just make a navbar thing like we get in home page. So here I will be making a tag. First of all, we should be like div, give it the class of navbar. So we can just define that in our CSS file when we have to style that. So here I will be moving down, then here I will be writing h1 tag, and h1 you can say we will be putting like logo thing, but it should be not logo, it should be a text which we will be putting. Now here I will be moving down, or you can say here I will be just moving down, then here I will be writing a tag which will be like, okay, so move down. Now when you have moved down, just write nav tag, then move down, then write ul. Here I'll be writing li now, then write a tag here. Okay, not this one. Okay, move down. This is the tag which we have to put this link here, and now here in the center of that write home. Yes, I'll be full screen to see that. Okay, now it is good. I'll be taking this more bigger because I want my code file should be more good looking. So here I'll be now doing that. Now just you have to copy this thing here by pressing Ctrl C and paste that four to 3 times. If you want, like, you will be getting 4 here home, you can say 4 navbar things you want, so you can just put it 4 times, or if you want 5, so you can put 5, or if you want 3, so you can put 3. It's your choice. Now here I will be writing about, because I have written home at the top. Now underneath here I will be writing services. So here now, and here where it is written home in the end, I will be writing blog. You can also write FAQ because FAQ also come in the last. Just save here by press Ctrl S, and you can see we are getting these things. So I have zoomed in, because of that it is looking too much big, but you will be getting, like, randomly I am getting like this. Now when you are getting these things here, you have to simply do one thing. You have to remove some of the tags here. So just move to your style.css, but before moving to style.css, you have to link that with HTML. So when we will be writing our codes in CSS file, it will be appearing here at the interface of index.html file at the right side, which we have opened in Opera browser. Here I will be writing link. Press tab and enter to just get your link tag. Here you have to write href, and href just write style.css because our file name is that. But if you have defined your CSS file in your folder, so you have to first of all define the folder name, then write this backslash here, then you have to write your style sheet name. Now save here, and here I will be now refreshing that. You can see nothing happens because we have only linked our style sheet. Now move to your style.css. Now you can just give it the font also if you want to put font family or anything like that. So I will be putting font family, like, just you can give it to font family like Poppins if I put, and then write commas and save here, then save here and reload. You can see we are getting the Poppins font family. Now here I will be moving down. Then when you are moved down, you have to just do simply one thing here. You can just put we have to make an animated home page, so we will be just moving here, then we will be pressing save to save that. And here we have to now define these things, so we can style our nav tag. We can take it to right side, we can just make it good looking and make it more good, so we can just get our things we want. Now simply I will be now giving here a tag. So here we have just written, you can see .navbar class. So here I'll be writing .navbar, and here when you've written this navbar, you have to simply do one thing, just remove this nav tag, because I have already make a div tag, so I don't need of this tag, so I will be erasing that. Erase this close tag also of nav, so it will be not having any problem here. Save here and go to your style.css file. Then you have to make it here, and then write display flags. Here I will be writing align items in center, so just write that. And then you have to simply write justify content space between. And then when you've done that, here you have to move down, and simply I will be moving here, and then you have to make a tag which will be like h1, and in this h1 tag I will be writing a tag which will be like navbar, but here I will be making this, you can say h1 we have to define here. Okay, now when you define this h1, in this you have to write padding, which should be 20 pixels. Save and reload. You can see we are getting this thing here, but we want that it should be right. So here I will be now coming load, save here and reload, and you can see we are getting these things at the right side. Now here when you've done that, just simply you have to do one thing here, like I will be moving here, then write .navbar ul li, and then you have to simply do one thing here, just copy these things which you have written and paste it here. So just when you have pasted these things, save here and reload, and now you can see we are getting these things. Now simply I'll be removing this tag here. If I do that, so I want to see what happens. Reload, you can see it is coming like that, but we want it should be not like that because home is going at the end. So for doing that, you have to move here, press Ctrl Z and save and reload. You can see now we are getting again like we want. Now simply I will be giving it the padding, so we can just getting space because it is just really sticky with each other, so I want it should be having space. But before doing that, I will be raising this padding. Save and reload. You can see now we are getting this, and now here when you've done that, just simply have to do reload. Okay, so we are getting problem again here. Save here and reload. Now you have to move here to your this file and then write text decoration none. Now just write none here, save here and reload. You can see we are getting text decoration none. So here we are now getting these things. So here I will be doing one thing here. Just you have to remove this and then you have to remove this thing also. So here when you remove that, here you have to save and just remove this. Save here and reload. And you can see we are just getting our navbar things here which we want. So if I show you, you can see we are getting our navbar things. So when you are getting this, just you have to move here to your navbar. So I will be writing dot navbar, then right here text decoration none, and then when you've done with that, here I will be saving and reloading that. And when you've done that, just you have to do another thing like. So here you can see we have done that. Now when we are getting hit refresh, okay, save, I will be saving here, save here I will be, then refreshing that. You can see we are getting these things which we have written. Now simply I will be getting here, and now when you are getting these things here, you have to move, then take this to right. So for taking it right, you have to write dot navbar, because we have defined this class. You can see in this, you can see navbar is written in this div class. So I will be defining this and move down. Then you have to write width 100%. Just write that by pressing this. Then write height 100 and then write 15 VH. Save here and reload. You can see we are getting nothing. So here now we will be getting align items in center. So just write that. Now when you are getting that, just write justify content space between. So here I will be writing. So when you've done that, just I will be saving and reloading that. You can see again we are getting nothing. So here now I will be moving. Then I will be writing float right. If I do that now, save here and reload. So we are also just getting nothing here. So here I will be now, just I will be doing this thing, means I will be erasing that. Then move down. Here you have to write display flex. So save here and reload. Now you can see we are getting at the right side. Now when you've done that, just you have to move down, right, dot navbar ULLIA. Then when you've defined that, just you have to make that a thing which should be like padding 13 pixels. I will be writing save and reload. So you can see we are getting padding. And then when you have done that, here you have to erase this A from here, save here and reload. And you can see we are getting padding from here. So it is going at the top. Now when it is going at the top, you have to simply do one thing here. Like I will be taking at display inline block. So it should be one line. So here I will be writing inline. So right here inline block. Now save here and reload. So you can see we are getting these things in one line, but we want that this navbar should be big and it should be coming forward. So for doing that, you have to move here, then you have to write h1 tag. Then when you are getting that, you have to move here and then write a font size which should be like 20 pixels. If I do that, save here and reload that. You can see it is too much small here, but if I do that to 40 pixels, save and reload. So you can see it is too much big. If I do that to 35, save and reload. Now you can see we are getting our navbar, and I want it should be having padding because it is too much stick at the left side of this sidebar. So simply for doing that, you have to move here to your h1 tag. Then you have to define a padding. Then padding which I want of like 20 pixels, I will be writing save and reload. So we are getting a padding from the left side. So you can see if you want more, so you can do that, but I think it is enough. Now we have to style this navbar things which we are writing, which we are getting here. So for doing that, you have to move to your index.html file again and then go to CSS file. Here you have to define your navbar ULLI. So here I'll be writing dot navbar ULLIA. Then you have to write text decoration none. So we can just remove this underline here which we are getting. You can see this underline of blue color, so we can remove that by writing this save and reload. You can see it is removed. Now you can style that by adding your own colors. So you can just also give a background here, so it will be looking good. So you can just write here a tag, move here. Then you can see this nav tag, I will be erasing that because previously I have erased. Now you have to simply do one thing, close this with tag. Now just make this nav tag which we are writing at the top here above this UL tag. Just you have to copy this close tag and you have to just paste that here. You can see underneath this UL. Paste, save here. go to style.css, write nav, and now we have to check we are getting background color or not. So we can write background, then you have to write it to red. If I do randomly save and reload, you can see we are getting that, but we are only getting here, we are not getting here. So for doing that, you have to simply do one thing, just make it here, go to index.html file again, copy this nav, copy, then erase from here and paste above this here, save and reload. You can see now we are getting this, but still we are not getting too much good like we want. So simply I will be now erasing this nav tag here which we are getting. So here you have to erase that, Control Z, again erase. So here save that and reload here. Now we are getting this. Now when you are getting your nav bar, simply you have to remove here and then give it some hover effect. So here for giving that, you have to write dot navbar ulli, then you have to make here and just write here, then write here color, you can say background, then you can write background here black if I do. So save here and reload. So you can see we are getting the background black here, but we want it should be having some of the border radius here. So simply I'll be writing border radius which should be 20 pixels. So here you have to do that, save here and reload. You can see we are getting border radius of 20 pixel. If you want more border radius, so you can take it to 25. So you can see when I take it to 25, so we are getting 25 border radius here. Now when you are getting that, so you can remove this also if you want to remove, because it is not looking too much good. If I do that, you can see we have removed. Now you can put a background image, so your animated home page should be ready. We will be putting some hover effect here. So simply you have to move here, then you have to write navbar ulli, then you have to write hover. Here you have to make this, then you have to write background, then you can give it to like black, and here I will be putting border radius which should be 25 pixel. Then you have to write here transition which should be 0.8s. So just do that, save here and reload. Now you can see we are getting our things which we want. So like that we are getting. Now when you are getting, I want this color should also be changed here of navbar ulli. So simply I'll be moving here, then I'll be changing it text color, and color I want of like aqua. If I do save here, reload. Okay, so colors did not change because we have done that here. Now simply I'll be going to navbar and then right here color, and color I want of black. If I do save and reload, so we can get black. And here you have to move, then you have to write ulli here, then in this you have to write color, and if I do that, now save here and reload. Now you can see we are changing this color, we are getting the color of aqua here. Now when you are getting this color, you have to simply move here, then change this color to, because it is too much light and I want it should not too much light, orange. Then you can see now it is looking good. Now we are getting these things like we want. Now I'll be putting one background image, so it will be looking more good with our hover effect. So simply I'll be moving here, then write background image. You can put any of the background image here. So here I'll be moving, then I will be putting this one. If I show you, no, this is too much small, I'll be not putting this one. So you can put this colorful image here. So here I'll be now saving that directly. You can also put any of the random image, but if you are getting your image directly, you can put that. Now give this image the name, so it will be easy for you to give the name when you are defining it in your CSS file. So here I'll be writing painting like that, then I'll be saving it on my desktop. Just when you've saved that, close this. Now do it half screen again. Now when you've done that, move to your index.html file. So then go to style.css again. Go to style.css, then you have to go to here at the above where you have defined your font family at the starting. Here I will be now writing background image which should be having URL, and URL I will be getting of background.jpg, but it was not background, it was painting.jpg. Save and reload. You can see we are getting our image, but we have to take it more good, so our image should be looking good. So for doing that, you have to move here, then write background attachment, and I want it fixed. Then write background size cover, then write here background repeat, no repeat. Save and reload. Now you can see we are getting our image too much good, and our this tags also which we want. Now I will be changing this orange color to any other color because our image is also like this color. So if I do that, just make it any this thing. Save here and reload. You can see we are getting greenish color, or you can say if you want greenish color, so you can write green here to make it more dark. You can see now we are getting, and here we are getting our hover effect with our text like we want. You can see here we have done, and we have made successfully our home page. So it is simple home page which we have made here in HTML and CSS for beginners, and I hope you understand. So if you have understand, so please hit a like to this video. If you are new on the channel, hit the subscribe button, and if you are enjoying these videos, so remember to motivate me by hitting subscribe button, because if you subscribe on my channel, it's really motivate me to make more videos like that and more videos in future. So I hope you understand. So just I'll be meeting you next project. So for today, goodbye.